Hey everyone, Casualties Gaming coming at you today with another video. Talking today about GhostShip, which is a new Mario 64 PC port put together by Harbor Masters, which have done Ship of Harcania, Two Ship 2 Harcania, which is both Zelda games, uh, Spaghetti Kart, which is a Mario 64 PC port. They did a Star Fox one, and I think they got one or two others that I have yet to try out. But basically, they're kind of masters of porting N64 games to PC. This is not the first time we've seen Mario 64 ported. However, I am very impressed with these guys, particularly with their Majora's Mask PC port. I think that's probably the gold standard for PC ports as far as the Mario 64 stuff goes. I think it's even better than their Ocarina Time one. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, download it, and put together the PC port real fast for you, and then we'll get into a little bit of gameplay. So I'm going to Windows here, and we do that. Okay, so we will extract. I'm hoping that the 8-bit do N64 controller works with this. It works with most of their other PC ports. I don't see why it wouldn't. Okay, so after downloading and extracting, I've got the Mario 64 ROM right here. So we're going to pull this up, launch it. It'll tell you not to do it. You run it anyway. Please provide Mario 64 ROM will be extracted. Yes. We go to desktop, which we just pulled it to make it easier. Extraction process will now begin. May take a few minutes. So it's going to run its thing. It's going to do its thing. We'll see how long this takes. Wow. That was fast. Okay. Okay, so can confirm that the controller works. Let's see what sort of current FPS 30. Well, that's going to be unacceptable. 30 in widescreen. Do that. That's 121, but general. So there's not quite the laundry list of settings that there normally is. Okay, there's full screen. Enable advanced settings. This is what we want. Pixel count, integer scaling. Okay, let's close that. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad at all. Okay, that definitely looks like... I mean, you won't be able to see it because of YouTube compression and whatnot, and I can't put games at 120 FPS. This feels like 120 FPS Super Mario 64. I've not this port, but I've played other ones, and it feels familiar. There's not the laundry list of options that there is with either of the Zelda ports, but I imagine that's coming at some point. I mean, it plays really solid. And a little bit of pop in and some flickering. I'm seeing nothing like ultra offensive. Nothing I would say is, you know, you got to be too worried about. Seems like that could use a little work. The text scrolling. But overall, damn it. Overall, so yeah, I would say like text scrolling could use some work, but overall, and there's some flickering with shadows and such. Overall, this is playing really nice though. As usual, this team does great work. So I imagine with more releases, there's going to be more enhancements and all of that. Oh, some weird flickering there. Again, 1.0 release. I mean, it feels really good. Let's at least go to the... I feel like a lot of people will, like, at least in like the emulation world, test games and do like the first level and then that's it. So let's, not that this is emulation, but let's go in here and see what's what. And I'm dead. My main thing is I want to get up and fight the boss in this. Damn it. I am really happy that the 8-bit do N64 control works because these PC ports are the main reason I bought this controller, so it not working with some of them has been a disappointment. Oh, shit. Ooh. It's a little rough there. Alright, so I kicked his ass. Yeah, 2 stars. Is this the guy that has a star for me, or is that a different one? Yeah, the text is really wonky. So there's some rough edges that need ironed out for sure. Overall, this is pretty cool. I've ran into some issues with some older versions of Mario 64 here, so I'm glad to see that that this team is going to be working on this. I have faith that the edges in this, the flickering and the shadow issues and the weird text scrolling too fast, it's not even that the text is too fast, it's that it like jumbles together. But I have faith that that's gonna be worked out. So I think that's about all I got to do. We tried 2 levels. I might wait for more releases to keep going with this one, just because I'd like the kinks to be worked out a little bit more. But I think that's gonna about do it. So far, this looks badass, and I have no reason to think that this isn't, the edges aren't going to be ironed out on this. So I will what I'll do is I found out about this through Mr. Sujano, so I'm going to link his video in the description. I will put a link to the GitHub for this in the description. You're on your own for the ROM and such, as always. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe, do all of that stuff that us YouTubers actually do, and I will talk to you in the next video.